Yeah, Jalen, curious what this week of practice has looked like, and has urgency kind of been preached, and do you feel like you guys have kind of brought what they're looking for?
Yeah, I think we have. We just been practicing really hard, focusing on ourselves, trying to get ourselves motivated, play more together, and I think coach is just trying to drill us to to come together as a team and play as a team.
Without getting into like too much specifics, like what has practice looked like, or what specifically are you guys doing?
I feel like it's kind of back to September in training camp, how the feel of it, just how hard we've been going, um, and just showing how tough we are and who's mentally, want to be here and stuff like that. I feel like.
And last thing I've got, pretty good run from you over the weekend. Do you feel like you can build on that, like do you and carry that into maybe these next few games?
I think so. I just need to be healthy. Need to keep working on my body and coming back in and practicing with my guys and just keep going hard.
Curtis?
Jalen, I know you put in a lot of work over the summer and in the preseason to put yourself in a good spot for the season. Just how challenging has it been to be in and out with the back spasms and stuff? And then where are you at from a health standpoint now?
It's been challenging mentally more than anything. I feel like obviously it's the rehab, but there's days where I feel good, and the next day I wake up and it's back to square one. It feels like, but when I took that break from the Bahamas and went to rehab and got my back right, I feel like that's the best I've felt. And then just I've been keep going up since then. I'm feeling better. So just keep improving my health and getting healthy is a big key. And yeah, I feel good, and I feel like the more better I feel, the better I'm gonna play.
Bob?
Hey, Jalen. Yeah, when the team was in the Bahamas, how tough was that? That you missed the tournament, you don't get to go to the Bahamas, and did you stay here in rehab? Did you go somewhere and see a back guy, or what'd you do during that time?
I stayed here in rehab. It was a I don't know if you guys know him, but it was Andrew that me and him had a rehab the whole week. We just worked on my back and everything else to make me stronger. And it was tough not being able for my team, obviously. And I'm kind of disappointed about it, but I'm glad I'm back, and I'm just ready to help my guys out.
During that time, like how many hours a day would you say you did some kind of rehab or stretching or something to try to help the back? How much time do you have to spend on that every day?
I did a lot of stuff on my own. There was a lot of stretching that when I woke up to get my back stronger, and then there was a lot of rehab, 8:30, or times in the morning and times in the afternoon, just to come in and get my body uh, back to where it needs to be. So there was a on and off. It was consistently every day. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, how's it feeling now? I get that probably you can feel good one day and maybe you get up the next morning and it's bothering you again. That's kind of the way backs can be. But how good do you feel? And I know Eric's talked about with the team being 6-4, looking at different rotations, different roles. And you're a guy that's because of the back, your minutes have been pretty limited. Do you feel like maybe this is a chance for you to play a larger role and just how you feel about, moving forward?
My back feels good. Feels probably the best it's been. So that's a good thing. And whatever coach wants me to do or however he wants to play me, I'm here to play. I'm just excited to be back, and I really just want the team to win.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks, Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Hutch?
Jalen, you said something earlier, and I think Coach Musk said it after the Oklahoma game as well, about focusing on yourselves more than just preparing for Lipscomb coming up. Just what are the 2 or 3 things at the top of the list that y'all are trying to really focus in on, for the rest of non-conference play and everything?
I feel like ball movement, not just sticking to the ball. We put in a rule where it's a .5 rule, so we only can get if you catch the ball, you only have .5 seconds to dribble, pass, or shoot. But you got to get out your hands and just move without the ball too. A lot of split screens. We just want to move without the ball and get everybody going.
Bob?
How hard is that to do? I mean, 1.5 seconds, that's over pretty fast. Is that a challenge for you and everybody? I would think it would be.
I mean, we play with pace to begin with, so it's just more about spacing the floor and then moving without the ball. It involves your teammates that aren't or that don't have the ball to be able to move and get open. So as long as everybody's playing together, it's not as hard as you think, but it makes the game more fun, to be honest.
And I know this applies more to the guards than the inside guys, but Eric talked on the radio show Monday night about, keeping guys in front of you. Don't let guys don't play the middle so much. Just don't let guys beat your baseline or whatever the case might be. How do you think that's working out the first couple of days back at practice?
I mean, that's another key in practice that we've been dealing with or going through. Towels over our heads, sliding without fouling because we have a lot of we give up a lot of FTAs. So, I mean, these are all emphasis. All the things that you guys are talking about have all been emphasis. It's pretty obvious when we seeing us out there what we need to work on, and coach knows what we got to work on, and that's what we've been doing.
Has he brought out the bricks for the holding up the bricks to get out to the 3-point shooters?
No bricks, no bricks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're too far in the season for that. Hopefully, but I don't know. We'll see.
But you never know with Eric, right?
Yeah.
You guys have played. Well, you didn't get to the Bahamas, but the team's played a lot of neutral site games. North Little Rock's a home game, but it's a place you guys only play at once a year, and the fans get really excited. Just wondering what do you think the team's thinking going down to North Little Rock to play?
We just want to put on a show. We want to come and have people wanting to come back and watch us play back in Bud Walton. We just want to show everybody that we're revamped, better team basketball than what we have shown, and I think we're going to do that.
I want to ask you about that I don't know, about a 40-footer or that shot you hit at the end that unfortunately didn't count.
Mhm.
And so, how far out would you say that was?
I don't know. I'm gonna just I'm gonna add on to it. So I'm gonna say a 42 footer. But I'm just playing. It's probably around the half court. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I'm just happy it went in. But I'm mad that it was after the buzzer.
Yeah, you think you could hit one of those? I mean, do you practice those? I know sometimes at the end of practice, when we've seen practice, you guys are messing around doing that. Is that something you actually work on? Those long shots?
That's TB. That's more TB's thing, and I think like TB and KB. I don't know. That's not me. I don't practice those. I need to practice my range from 15 to 3-pointer before I start shooting those shots consistently.
Yeah, it's got one more. You're obviously known as a guy with a lot of good offensive moves, can score around the basket. But I know you blocked a couple shots the other day, and I know you worked hard on your defense in the offseason. How do you feel like you are as a defender now to go along with your offensive game?
No, I feel like I'm a good defender now. I just been listening to Coach Muss and trying to take all the defensive concepts that we have. If you are able to do the defensive concepts here, it makes defense pretty easy. Because you got help and rotation and stuff like that. So just buying into that is what I had to do, and I think I've done that.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Hope your back keeps feeling good.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jalen. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.